Who are you being when reality doesn't go your way? That is what we are talking about today, because there are going to be times where reality doesn't go your way. And the big question is, who are you choosing to be in that moment? And I wanted to share with you an experience that recently happened to me and how I used the law of assumption to help me through it so that I didn't fall back into the old story. So stick around. My name is Hedley, and this channel is dedicated to simplifying the amazing law of assumption teaching so that you can apply them to your reality and experience more of what it is that you want while we are in these beautiful physical bodies. So if you'd like support with rewriting, rescripting, reimagining any part of your reality, I am available for one-to-one law of assumption coaching, where we will work through your current reality and then we will re-envision it, reimagine it, rescript it. I also have a free course, Set Yourself Up with the Ultimate Self-Concept course, and my brand new book, which is not so much brand new, but it is new. I Am Money, Assume a New Story and Enjoy More Money. If you haven't checked it out, please do. I'm super proud of it and it absolutely works. All of the information is available in the box below this video or at my website, youaretheone.com.au. I'm a little bit late with making this video because today I have been dealing with an unexpected reality that wasn't a pleasant reality. It kind of went the opposite direction to what I was expecting, or where I was expecting my reality to go. So instead of recording this video, I have been scripting and re-scripting because I never let anything in my reality get away from me without me rewriting the story. If anything is in my reality that is unfavorable, I will sit down with my trusty yellow notepad and I will write it out. What are the facts of the current reality? And then I will rewrite it and I will reimagine it and I will revision it. So I actually had plans for another video today, but because this just happened, I wanted to share this because this is a really great example of when reality doesn't go your way. Who are you choosing to be? Because I had a choice this morning. It would have been so easy for me to go down the path of the old story. And I can tell you, it was knocking on the door. What the hell's going on? You idiot. You shouldn't have done that. No, 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 no. And I managed to keep that little story at bay because I've done enough scripting and re-scripting on that one. I could see that I also had another option. When you are working with law of assumption, anything in your reality is a reflection of consciousness. Now, it's not a reflection of your conscious consciousness. It's a reflection of your subconscious consciousness. Obviously, it's all consciousness. It's all the same thing. But we are aware of some things and not aware of a lot more things. It is the subconscious that's projecting reality. So what is in our subconscious, the assumptions, the stories, the thoughts, the feelings that we're having that are beneath our level of awareness, that is what's creating reality. But it's below the level of our conscious awareness. So sometimes a reality can show up and we're like, what the hell was that? I didn't create that. That's not coming from me. I've been doing all these amazing techniques over here. I've been doing the opposite. I've been telling the opposite story over here. What the hell is this? I didn't create that. Absolutely you did. And in fact, if you are doing all of the techniques and the opposite shows up, that's because that needs to come up so that you can see it and then awaken from it and move on and go beyond it so you never have to experience it again. And that's what happened to me this morning. Just to give you a bit of a background, I won't go into the actual story, but yesterday I had a breakthrough. I just had a huge breakthrough that I entered into the state of what I wanted to experience and I became that person. Like it was so real and I was so that person. When I came out of that, I received feedback from my reality that was so unexpected and surprising and magnificent. It was like a perfect reflection to the work that I had done that I was so excited. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I was so excited and I went to bed so excited and so happy and so uplifted. And then this morning, it just went the opposite direction. I received a text that just was like, boom, boom. Everything that I thought yesterday had just gone in the opposite direction. The whole thing dissolved and I was like, what the fuck? And when I received this message that was like the opposite to what I had received yesterday, at first was shocked because I couldn't believe there was such a difference from yesterday. And then I was disappointed, really disappointed. And I actually had to take myself off for a walk and I sat in the sun because I just had to sit with myself. And this is what I wanted to share with you in this video. Because reality is not always going to go your way, because reality is reflecting back your subconscious and we're not aware of everything that's in our subconscious. And sometimes there are some shitty things still lurking there that need to come up and out so that you can see them awaken from them and go beyond them so you never have to experience them again. And that's what this is. That's what this was. So I was able to see something I'd never seen before, and it needed this to happen in order for me to see it and experience it. But it's not pleasant, and it was the opposite to what I thought was going to happen. Of course, if I'm really honest, I was a little bit in resistance to the possibility that this might happen. Like, I was aware of it, but I kept pushing back on it. And of course, I'm that powerful, so 100% I created it. But anyway, in the moment when reality didn't go my way, I removed myself from that moment, meaning I took myself for a walk. I found a spot in the sun and I sat down. And all I did was just stay with myself. I just sat and I allowed myself to just feel and become aware of what I was feeling. Because when those things happen, when you get a shock or when something doesn't go your way, it can take a moment to work out what you're feeling. So to be able to just sit with yourself and go, okay, what am I feeling right now? And to be able to even identify the feeling. So first of all, I was shocked, and then I was really disappointed. And the thing that I did differently, which I would encourage you to do differently, is to just feel whatever you're feeling without trying to change it, without trying to law of assumption it, without trying to do anything. Just feel whatever you're feeling and allow that feeling to be okay. Do not make up a story about that feeling. And that's what I want to suggest to you, because there are going to be times where reality doesn't go your way. And that's because there are still some old assumptions in your subconscious that are coming up so they can be seen and awakened from and moved beyond so you never have to experience them again. But the question is, who are you going to be in that moment? You have a choice. And the choice is, are you going to let that shitty old story come in over the top and just take you down with it and be like, you idiot, you let this happen again, this is nothing's ever going to change. That's just a story. It's just an assumption. It's not true. It's not who you are. You're the infinite I am. All states exist within you. All states are possible. All potentials are possible for you. But it is determined on the choice you make in this moment. When the shit doesn't quite hit the fan, and in fact it just like collapses in front of you and you're like, fuck. The question is, who are you being? Are you going to turn on yourself and berate yourself and tell yourself awful things and say awful things about yourself and say awful things about them? Or are you able to just hold yourself and give yourself enough time to feel whatever it is that you're feeling, and then ask yourself, okay, what is it that I need in this moment? I'm just going to sit with myself, and I'm just going to affirm that I'm just staying with myself. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Now you've created some space where you can go, okay, I understand that I'm the creator of my reality, and this is not a pleasant one, but I know it's coming from me. So what's going on here? When you love yourself through a reality that doesn't go your way, that is why that reality is coming up, so that you can choose who you're going to be in this moment. Because if you're working with these teachings, guaranteed you are going to be surprised. There are going to be times where you're doing the techniques, you're doing the good work, and oh my God, it goes the opposite way. It's going the opposite way for a reason. It's going the opposite way so that you can see it and bring it up so that you never have to experience it again. It is always your subconscious causing your reality, but it's not you doing it deliberately. It's not you trying to hurt yourself or keep yourself in suffering. It's doing it so you can awaken from it. So the question I want you to ask next time things don't go your way, who am I choosing to be in this moment? Who am I going to be in this moment? Am I going to be the person who turns on myself and makes myself feel even worse? Or am I going to love myself through this moment, even though it's not a great moment? I don't really want to be feeling it, but I'm going to love myself anyway. Unconditional love is what you want to be giving to yourself when things don't go your way, because if you start blaming yourself, you're just adding another layer of shittiness onto that already pretty shitty reality. And that's what we're doing this work from, to awaken from these shitty realities so that we never have to experience them again. This is not just about manifesting new homes and cars and people that you want to be in a relationship with. This is so much more than just manifesting. This is awakening and remembering who you are. Remembering what you forgot when you were born into this body. This is what this work is. This is what law of assumption is. These teachings are based on biblical teachings, metaphorical teachings. Manifest whatever you want. But in the process of that manifesting, you are remembering who you are, and you are waking up from who you are not and who you had to be in order to have the experience of awakening. So please, when you have an experience where reality doesn't go your way, love yourself for it. Be there for yourself. Stay with yourself. Do not abandon yourself. Hold yourself. Tell yourself beautiful things. Love, 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 love yourself. And then when you've got enough space from that, you can start to go, all right, okay, all right, I'm good. Now, what is my reality showing me that I haven't actually seen before? Wow, that's amazing. I couldn't see that before. And now I can, and now I never have to again because I'm going to rewrite it. I hope that gave you a little bit of inspiration for the week. I will record the video I'm going to do today for the next video. And in the meantime, have a wonderful week. Have a loving week. Be gentle with yourselves. Be beautiful with yourselves. Stick with this work. Stick with yourself. Stick with your reality, even when it doesn't go your way, and you will be rewarded with everything you want and more. As always, please remember, you are the amazing creators of your reality. You are the superstars of your show. You are the producers, the writers, the directors, and the actors in your movie. What you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you. Assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing life. And this is my wish, my vision, and my prayer for you and for me too. Make sure you check out whichever video is popping up on your screen now. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.